Well, if you're looking for something new to add to your queue, we may have you covered with our favorite segment. If you like that, watch this.
So if you like heartwarming reality shows, watch Love on the Spectrum. It's streaming right now on Netflix. And an alternate way that I can pitch this show to you is if you did not like Too Hot to Handle on Netflix, watch Love on the Spectrum, because this is the least superficial show that we've ever had on Netflix, and I would say the most endearing. So what I love so much about this show is that it follows a group of those who are on the autism spectrum, and they've all decided that they are ready to find love. They want to connect with someone.
I just knew I was different. Sinead just felt similar to me.
I love you.
I want to experience love.
And they're very aware of the fact of they are having a difficult time carrying on a conversation or misreading cues. And so it's just honestly one of the most special shows that I've seen in a while. And I really want to commend Netflix for bringing this to our attention, because we have been seeing Netflix really kind of lean into Too Hot to Handle, Love is Blind, all of these kind of Love Island-y reality shows, which I love. But I was so taken aback that this show was so sweet and had so much heart. And it's a very quick binge. It's only 5 episodes. And one of my favorite things is it tells you at the end where everyone has ended up.
Oh, yay.
So I love those. You always have something to like look forward to. Talk to me about your this pick this week.
Yes. So if you, I don't want to say liked, if you watched Don't F with Cats, the creators, the producers have a new documentary series coming out called Fear City, New York vs. the Mafia. And it's a very compelling look at the mob in the 70s and 80s in New York City and the 5 families and how they basically had their hooks in every aspect of New York City, from the unions to the restaurants to things you don't even think about. And yeah, same producers as Don't F with Cats. Is it as disturbing? No. Thank goodness. I don't think I could handle that again, but it's quite compelling. It's shot in a very similar way. It has new interviews with FBI agents, Rudy Giuliani, and former mobsters. And I know you're like, Rudy Giuliani, but also if you remember at the time, his kind of thing was to take down these mobsters. I believe he was a lawyer, actually. I will say, if you already know a lot about the 5 families, because there are a lot of documentaries and a lot of movies about these people, it may have been covered there and you may not be learning a lot that you didn't already know. But for me, that whole thing is a little bit of a blind spot for me. So I really enjoyed it. I was really fascinated with it. I really didn't know how much of New York they controlled. It was out of control for the city. They like couldn't get out of it.
I recently just finished binging The Sopranos, and I was surprised because I missed it the first time around, and so that was great. So I'm really excited about this because it's going to be a perfect transition into real life stories, because the whole time I was watching Sopranos, I was like, did they really do that? And then I would like be Googling, like, oh my God.
And it does that, and it definitely doesn't, I would say it doesn't glamorize the mafia as much as it has been in previous things where you're like, oh man, I want to be a part of the mafia. Look at them wearing suits and running everything. It's like, no, like these guys were terrible.
It was total anarchy. You knew if you didn't pay on time, they'd bend your leg and stuff it in your pocket.